Hello everyone, welcome to another week of the Australian Weekly Real Estate Highlight. This is Peter Lee. It's so nice to see you again on Sunday. There's a lot of things happen this week, especially one big thing is the federal budget. Every year, the federal budget is a big factor affecting where everything goes actually. And then this year, the federal budget has reviewed again about some strong support for the first home buyer, which we're going to talk about it at the beginning of the show, and then wrap up by our tradition, big houses, big properties, big sale prices along the way, and see how the market look like even till today at a very cold winter day. My name is Peter, and then if you're interested in the channel, please make sure to subscribe and comment and click like and then forward to your friends. And then if you want to meet us, please come to the Plus Agency display located in Chatswood at 418 Victoria Avenue, Chatswood. And then we have all the Australian, especially Sydney properties ready for you collection. All right, let's get started. First thing first is about the federal budget 2021, and now in this episode, we're just gonna, because of the time limit, we're just gonna talk about what effect it's got on the first home owners, first home buyers. So basically, the first home buyer are a very important group of people that government are looking at. They're the people that never owned a home before, and then when you own a home means you're stable, means you want to start a family, and it's very, very important for the first home buyers to actually buy their first home. So in order to help the first home buyers, the government has provided a guarantee to the lender up to 15% of the loan, which make the down payment of a property to as low as just 5%. And where normally, if you buy a home in Sydney or anywhere in Australia, you need to borrow, you can only borrow up to 80%, and you need to put on a 20% deposit plus your stamp duty. In January 2020, this has rolled out and then provide up to about 10,000 first home loans guarantees each financial year. And then in the new federal budget, there's gonna be another 10,000 spaces added to this scheme. So obviously, in order to get this, you need to be 18 years and over, and your taxable income cannot go over $150,000 a year for individual, or $200,000 a year for marital de facto couples. You must have at least 5% of value of eligible property saved as deposit, and then you must buy the home as an owner occupier. You can't buy this you can't use this 5% as an investment. It just cannot be. And then in Sydney, there's also a price cap as well, where the price cap is capped at 700,000. However, there is exception though, is that when it comes to a new home, the government is rolling out the new home guarantee, and then it will be a very similar incentive for the first home buyers to buy a new home. And then this year, in the new federal budget, there's another 10,000 spaces to get rolled out, which allows the buyer to pay a deposit for just as little as 5%. The government will provide up to about 15% guarantee of the property purchase prices or the valuation prices. And for all eligible property type, a contract of sale or eligible building contract must be entered into within 90 days of a pre-approval. And then there's also a price guarantee over here, which you cannot go over this certain price, which is in Sydney, $950,000. Then the new thing that come out this year is the family home guarantee. What I mean by family home guarantee is this is a new scheme, a new deposit program to support the single parents with dependent children to build a new home or purchase existing home with a deposit with just as little as 2%, which means the government will provide a guarantee for cover up to 80% of property purchase prices, which is just unbelievable. Same thing, the government estimated there's only about 10,000 space for this particular scheme at the moment, and your income cannot go over 125,000. Child support payments are excluded from the calculation, and then the price cap for this particular scheme is $700,000 for Sydney. That means, for people that's earning more than $125,000, unfortunately, you're not eligible for this. If you're buying a luxury house for $4 million, then obviously it's not about helping, the single parent. So $700,000 is the cap of Sydney market. Then the last will be the first home super saver scheme, which means you can draw money from your superannuation and put it towards your deposit. Now, before you can draw about $30,000 from your super, now you can draw $50,000. So that has been increased as well and effective from the 1st of July. So these are the new things that's going to added into this thing that mentioned in the budget, and then it looks like there's going to be a lot of help that was done to help the first home buyers and especially the single parents to start to buy properties and own, so put a roof under their family and their children. All right, next one, Hollywood, Natalie Portman. I think anyone who have saw some blockbuster movies in the past few years would definitely know who Natalie Portman is. And her and her husband and the two kids has been spotted looking at a property in Hunter Valley. This is the photo the couple has taken, and this is the property they've been looking at. Single level on a very open ground. It is a beautiful home. It is a beautiful property for sure. What happened is she is not the first one and she's not the last one. There's a lot of Hollywood celebrities coming to Sydney to buy homes, especially in Byron Bay and all these areas, leading by Nicole Kidman and Chris Hemsworth. Australia has become a very good place for the Hollywood stars, and then looks like that trend is not stopping, especially after COVID, providing the evidence that Australian property, especially areas in New South Wales, their strong value has been proved. That's why a lot of people buy this, not only just as an investment, but also as a beautiful home for themselves to retire into. All right, next one, Lower North Shore notched up 100% auction clearance rate again. So it's not the first time the Lower North Shore has got 100% auction clearance rate. Looks like there's nothing stopping people going into the Lower North Shore market. Mosman, Cremorne, Neutral Bay, these areas are just hot. This particular house in Cremorne Point at 41A Carla Road is heritage sort of 1911 3-bedroom Federation Art and Craft home has been sold for over $7 million, where the price guide was only 5.8 to 6.3, and then the reserve price was originally set as high 6 millions. Now easily go over 7 million with jaw dropping, but this is what happens now in the market. Okay, next one, we also have other big sales coming from Hopton Avenue in Mosman and Lower North Shore. It looks like just not slowing down at all. Okay, and then for Australia, a lot of people may know Ugg so the Ugg inventor sells Monaville Beach House for 5.306 million. This is absolutely a timeless design and beautiful views and all that. And the guy that invented Ugg sort of go into the different direction of the world's fashion and take over the world by its fashion and become one of the most popular, iconic product that you had to buy if you ever visit Australia, has now sold his houses. All right, rear Mosman duplex with a pool snap in less than a week. Lower North Shore again, something with the pool duplex. It just, the combination can't go wrong, and no wonder it got sold for less than a week. And also selling well above its price guide. This is just. The finishes are very average, you can see. It has been done some sort of painting, clean renovation, but nothing major. But this is just what the market is at the moment. Absolutely amazing. Even within a week of the launches, 400 emails, countless text message from super keen buyers. This is just absolutely amazing. but not surprising in lower North Shore. All right, last one. Homeowners fetching premium prices for property by joining forces with neighbors. So not only the owners are start selling, a lot of people are start taking advantage of this super hot market by joining forces, neighbors merging the two houses together and sell in one go to developers at well above market prices. You can see in Castle Hill, you can see that in different areas. These things are happening, and then owners are joining forces. For mega lot, for people who want to develop super big houses or super big apartments or high rises, this is becoming a trend. So getting that good relationship done with your neighbor is the essential key to make money in this market. Okay, this is Peter. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.